Hey there, my name's Renee Prince, and I am the director and founder of the Four Elements School of Traditional Medicine. I'm a clinical practicing herbalist, but I'm also a traditional healer, and I'm in an unbroken line of herbalists and healers. My specialty is cancer care and critical care and some neurology, as well as animals and special populations. It kind of comes with that. And I was at this beautiful farm that I love to go to where all of the things that they grow are given away or lended to or offered to anyone in need for any reason, no questions asked, both vegetables and medicinals. And so when I see something special here, I always want to show it to you. And for many people, this isn't special, but it's special to me. And I thought that you should know about it. And it is beautiful red clover. I'm going to switch the camera so you can see it. So I wanted you to see this miraculously beautiful red clover. Look at that. It's a super awesome plant for pollinators. And I think that that's the thing you really need to hook on as a doctrine of signature. That if the pollinators want it, the things that are so important to us for making this special medicine like bees and the things responsible for pollinating our crops, then it must be nourishing and good. So one of the things we learn about in doctrine of signatures and herbalism is that when you see something that's very, very red, like a little bit of phytochemistry goes a long ways. When you see something that's got that pink or the red, it's very nourishing. It has minerals in it that will nourish your blood and your heart and your tissue. So all things tissue state. So the first thing we think about when we think about red clover is nourishing tissue state and heart and blood. By de facto, that means it's good for the respiratory system because the lungs and the heart are so intrinsically linked. So something that would move things out of the nervous system. It's considered to be an alterative, which is something that would help to balance, nourish, or clean the blood. I don't like saying it that way because I don't think we have dirty blood, but that's the way that it's defined. And so when we have something that's good for cleaning the blood, we have something that's good for our skin, because sometimes when our body's overtaxed with an out of balance, it will push it out into our skin, so our body system is not messed with. So just in this few minutes we have nourishing to the animals, nourishing to us. We have good for our blood and bones, good for our cardiac health and our circulatory system. Good for moving things out of the blood. So then we can infer that it's good for moving things that aren't supposed to be there out of other parts of our body. So phlegm out of our lungs. Remember, it likes the respiratory system. So we have a balancing of stuff that's going on around our body. So it's going to help with the endocrine system to some extent. It will help nourish and give a rest to our liver. It'll clean out fatty deposits. So again, things that are stuck. So what does that look like? What does stuck phlegm look like? It looks like brain fog. It looks like clogged arteries. It looks like prostate issues. And it's considered to be what we call a tonic herb. So the idea that this is returning a body system or organ system back to its original state of being. And it's just so flippin' beautiful. Now, the other thing that I want you to know about it is it's delicious. So the idea that one of our biggest problems we have with special populations or sick people would be compliance. Like they just don't want to take our, stinky valerian tea or whatever it is. But this happens to be lovely and nourishing. The only other thing I'll say, because there's just so much to say about it, is that as you cut it down, like for thatch, as it grows in your yard or your field, it's nourishing to the ground as well. So it's also a great cover crop to have. So I thank you for sitting here and listening to me. I want you to think about harvesting out and getting wild food instead of paying some company to give it to you. It makes your footprint, It makes your footprint on the community less, on the earth less, but it's also better for you because it's so nourishing with all the companion plants that it's growing with. I'm in this beautiful field. We have oats and Queen Anne's lace and yellow dock and all kinds of beautiful plantain, 3 different kinds. Like the idea that this plant is in communion with all of those other plants it's better for us, microbiome. So thank you so much. Renee Prince, 4 Element School of Traditional Medicine. Hit me up if you have any questions. Have a good day.